There's nothing that I would change for the last 19 years. There's things I'd like to live over again because they were so pleasant going through them. But there's nothing that I regret. There are just things I would like to live through again sometimes.
I've always admired Frank. Frank, especially in those early days, brought credibility. In the late 90s and the early 2000s, it was almost like battle lines in Kansas City. There were those that were for and those that were against. And Frank was always for. His knowledge of the act that formed the hospital authority was incredibly helpful.
The governance issues, the culture in governance, corporate bylaws, corporate behavior, conflict of interest issues, fiduciary interests, duty of care issues, all of those things Frank Ross brought to the table. It would be a completely different organization were it not for Frank Ross.
Frank's one of those guys you clearly don't want to be on the other side of the table from. He is one of the most committed people you'll ever meet in your life. And when he believes in you, he will do anything for you.
Tammy has a great saying, and that is, we're family and that's just the way it is. And I'm so honored when she says that to me. Some clients don't want their lawyers to be family. I get that too. But for those that do, they know I'm there for them.
It gives our hospital great confidence to have Frank Ross representing us. Frank is fair, he is very respected, he is recognized as a leader.
Frank is a tenacious attorney. He's a very knowledgeable attorney. Sometimes people underestimate Frank. When the authority was being established, there were a lot of contracts that had to be transferred and assigned to the authority. One of the most important of those was the assignment of the cancer program contract that was held by Salic Healthcare and AstraZeneca.
It was a terrible agreement. It was entered into when thought there was a need for it, but it stifled the growth of the program. It was quite a wonderful thing to get them out of here.
That was a pivotal part in enabling the success not only of the cancer program for the University of Kansas Hospital, but also to enable the continuation of the drive to achieve National Cancer Institute designation of the cancer program.
Congratulations.
Frank and Barclay have been such supporters of our hospital. They've done this in a number of different ways. When they commit to something, they are all in. They're fiercely competitive.
Bob called us in early August and said, would you chair the event this year? And Barclay and I went, God, what are people going to think of us doing this for the third time? And then within a week, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And we knew why we had to chair it. So we did. We told Bob yes. But the other thing that comes with doing this for the third time is I told Bob, never ask me again. And Barclay and I agreed we're never chairing another event again. So this is our retirement party. We're done.
We're lucky to have Frank with us. He surrounds himself with very talented people, and the people that he has brought to this hospital to work have his same passion and compassion for this place. And so that's what makes it really fortunate to be partnered with Frank.
Frank, thank you for being such a wonderful supporter of the hospital. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend. I think we're all better off having a Frank Ross on board.